friend Tesha, right? She's struggling, she can't really pay her rent right now. She about 2.5 months behind. She meets this man on her way to this interview. Good looking guy, Tesha, she's a really good looking girl. She's from Boston or whatever. So he's bringing her food and he's bringing her, breakfast and lunch, and, they start to get a little close. So eventually he hits her with the boom yow, boom cat, okay? He says, hey, brother down on his luck, smooth, suave, Cuban, Puerto Rican, what have you. I don't know. Can I crash for a minute? So she thinks about it. She like, I'm down on my luck too. I don't want to have to get on this pole. So give me $8.95. Okay, $8.95 for 2 weeks. It's LA. Rent's really expensive anyway. You pay $2,000 for a box and you don't even get a stove. It's LA. Greedy investors. That's another video. So where were we? So he said you got a deal. So here we are 3 days in, right? Just 3 days. She didn't even get his name. How she gonna get his full name but he moved in with her? It ain't until the 3rd day that she decides, oh, let me do a little research. So she sent his name to Brittany. Now Brittany stay up the street, around the corner, down the hill, where you have to park on the right side because the left side got fire hydrants and they will give you a ticket. She also got dookie braids. She got a ratchet, a little sophisticated ratchet. The educated ratchet folks, like me. So within 10 seconds, Brittany sends her back the information. This boy had a rap sheet, right? Get this. 25 years, prison history, convictions, born in 81, he only 35. Obviously, he been in prison since he was 10. I ain't saying to making him a bad person, but I'm just saying, you ain't finna be in my house, and on the 3rd day I find out you got this history. Why you didn't tell me that in the first place? So now she's saying he's coming on to her. She's not feeling comfortable. She's sleeping next door to her friend. She's going to her grandmother's house. She's staying with a co-worker. She's sleeping in the subway. I'm like, girl, you're doing too much. Now I'm really starting to question her sanity. I'm thinking she might have some serious thought tendencies. I don't know. I give people benefit of the doubt. I don't judge. I don't want you to judge me. If you want to walk around with a red mohawk, go for it. If you want to walk around with your breasts out, nipples exposed, whoopee, I don't care. But what we're going to do, we're going to pray for her, okay? Everybody bow your heads. Right now we just want to come and we just want to come together as a family right now for Tesha. She's making horrible decisions. She has a felon living in her home. 25-year prison history, and he's only 35. He been committing crimes since he was 10. I ain't saying any bad. But what I'm asking you is to just hold her. Wrap your hands around her. Don't smear her lipstick, please. Spare her life and spare this little apartment, baby. Because she ain't doing nothing but living in a shoebox either. So I don't know how he got room. And then she put him on the couch, and the couch made out of wood. Well, glory, hey. I'm seriously starting to question her sanity. You from Boston, you college educated. Are you really from Boston? Are you from Chicago or Missouri? I'm not saying people from those places act like that. All I'm saying is, I don't think people in Boston do things like that. Maybe I need to put back on my investigative hat and research her like I did Cookie for John Hancock. She said her name Tesha, but is it really Tesha? The lesson of today, very simple. Before you sit around here and invite people into your personal space, your home, your mojo, do your research. Do your research on companies before you give them your money. Do your research on men before you open your legs to them. Do your research on women before you want to have a baby with them. Do your research. Save your mama the tears. And save your daddy them coins. You might end up saving your life too. Do your research. We're not living in a time where you can just be foolish about your name, your identity, your personal things, your personal space, your address, your phone number. I mean, hell, Facebook tracking everything you do now anyway. You better turn your location services off. For y'all around here pulling them jack moves, baby, take one phone call and Facebook will read out your whole history. Google keeps a map of your location, baby. So y'all ain't getting away with nothing. Trust me. You might have a passcode on that phone. You might have a passcode on that iPhone. But baby, let me tell you, if the feds want... That's another story, baby. Y'all give me a call if y'all really want to understand how to protect yourself in today's society. Do your research.
Listen up, I'ma tell you this, all the people accused or you might get dismissed. You might just miss your chance to blow. Joe Blow, just go home if you slow. Pick up the pennies from my dough. And when you leave, please don't slam my dough. Walk out peacefully before I escort you